Hello. Okay, work. So introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Sebb. I'm representing BNT. It's cool to be here on the Cyber Escape show with Elizabeth, better known as Val.
Val. It's Valentine now.
Valentine.
Yeah, Elizabeth is my legal name. That's so
Oh shit.
formal. It's just
Yeah,
too formal. I like Valentine. I like Val. What's
Val,
your
for sure.
pronouns, King?
What'd you say?
Pronouns. What is it?
Oh, I go by he.
Work. Okay. So we're gonna be interviewing you. I'm gonna be asking some questions because you're one of our vendors.
For sure.
Okay, so well, one of the first questions. So is it Benoit or do you guys say BNT?
So we are originally Benoit, but there are a lot of bands that went by that name. So we introduced BNT, but everyone kept calling us Benoit anyway. So we're just like, okay, we'll go by both.
Okay,
Because
work.
yeah, so it's both. Whichever one you feel.
Love. Okay. So I know you guys played for our first lineup. So, which first of all, thank you guys so much because that was insanely good. And I love your guys' music and stuff. But how was it playing a virtual set and adapting to this kind of like virtual show?
Well, thank you for having us on it. It was pretty fun. It was a new experience for sure. I mean, like, I think getting your art out there can be tough, especially nowadays, with everything going on. But like we were talking about before we were recording, like the effort that goes into things is what's important. And like if you can see that people are putting the work in, it means that they really want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that shows. That's what I learned about the homies that are in the band with me, like that they really want to do it because they're
Yeah.
putting the work in. So I
Yeah.
think that's cool.
Yeah. I know I first heard you guys. So I've always heard your guys' name out there. Like I always hear like before I like actually saw y'all live. I'll hear everyone talking about Benoit, Benoit this, Benoit that, da da da. And I was like, girl, I don't know who they are, but they sound cool. I'd be a little bit of a post, like, yeah, I know them. I don't know y'all. And then I heard you guys in the honeymoon galleria set, I think.
Mm.
It was one of the no, it was that I believe or time. I don't know. I saw you guys at a show somewhere that I can't remember. I think it was Time Warp or something like that, right? I don't
Mm.
fucking know. But I saw you guys. And then y'all did the song of there was a little rap part. It was like a freak,
Yeah, next to normal.
yes, next to normal.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I have heard hip hop or rap go into like rock and
Oh,
punk like that. And the
damn.
way my mind exploded when you guys went in that part, because it was just full like screaming and stuff, and I was used to that, but I still loved it. And then the
Mm.
second you guys went to that rap part, I was like, I didn't even know you could do that. I genuinely was like, I thought this was forbidden. I didn't even know you could cross that line.
Forbidden.
Yeah. And like, I just
That's
like,
right.
listen, bro, like I'm like 90 pounds. Usually I'm always like kind of embarrassed to mosh pit because I'm too weak to push anyone. Because it straight up feels like erectile dysfunction. If someone asks me to push him, I'm like, I can't. I'm stressed. I had a long day at work. I can't physically push you, but I'll be pushed. And like, I went in the mosh pit immediately when you guys played. I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, I'm going in. And it was so good. Anyways, I don't know. How is it that like what made you guys like incorporate rap and punk music like that?
Sure. I appreciate like you putting your body in harm's way for our music. Like that means a lot to all of us. And sometimes the music just takes over. You gotta fucking move. I think that's the
Yeah.
most beautiful thing about it. Uh, We definitely like got our inspiration from, I'd say, like Linkin Park or like Rage Against the Machine, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, we were just at practice, and I think Joe was just fucking around with like that hip hop riff, and he didn't want to initially put it like in the metal stuff because we were like we just want to do metal and shit,
Yeah.
and then we were like fuck it, what if we did put it in there? And then once we did that, we started exploring, other avenues and shit, and just went further down from there.
Mm-hmm. So you're one of our vendors, right? And so I wanted to ask because I saw some of your art prints, and there's like a black and white kind of like Marilyn Monroe thing.
Hmm.
So like, what was the inspo? What was the inspo, King?
Shoot. Well, the homie Joe, his Instagram is at Benoit_Inglewood. He makes all of our art, like all of our logos, like every single thing you see that's all that homie right there.
Wow.
But I know he's very much into like 60s and 50s era, like movie posters and shit like that.
Hmm.
So like stuff like that and like psychedelic designs. Uh, and then the badge one, like, with everything going on, he made that around the time George Floyd was murdered.
Mm.
Uh, so we were just going for something that like, expressed what everyone was feeling, but I guess in just like a eye grabbing way, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if you can get people's attention, get them to listen to your message, then the deed is done.
Yeah, I totally get that. No, I saw that. It was, well, the people have not seen it yet when we upload it, but it's a very powerful like print and like design. Like I think more people should get it because it's very like on board with what's going on right now about like police brutality and racism. Not
Right.
that police brutality is new or anything, because it's 100% not, but like, George Floyd and his like death just being circulated over and over on mainstream media kind of just made it like, I feel like even bigger because at that point it kind of made it like where like a black man's death, like, because usually the news would censor deaths and
Right.
censor dead bodies, but they definitely had no hesitation on not doing that to a black man. You know what I mean? That kind of shows like, how America kind of views like black people and the fact that their deaths aren't worth censoring or any of that,
Right.
Yeah.
That's a
But
good point.
yeah. So what would be your dream merch though for Benoit and for your solo music?
Uh, I don't really know yet. I'm still learning to draw myself. I want to like design my own things, but I don't want to rush anything out.
Mm-hmm.
For BNC, we have some stuff in the works currently. Once we finish the album, we'll like drop some more designs.
You
We're
got an
definitely
album?
oh yeah. We're almost done.
Oh, work. Now you're just spoiling it.
Shit. Well, no. We posted on Instagram and shit, but it's taken a while because I don't know if other bands or like other art groups and shit are going through this, but it's really hard to like meet up nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the COVID restrictions, but also like everyone's, trying to work, trying to survive, trying to do
Yeah.
shit. So that's another thing that I've been thinking about a lot, like when it comes to the process of shit.
Yeah. But what's your dream merch though for your solo stuff?
Uh, I don't really know. Like, elaborate on that question a little bit.
Like shirts or like skateboards, kind of like stuff that you want to put your thing in.
Oh, I understand that. For sure, for sure. So the BNT shit, like if we could get it on skateboards, that'd be sick as fuck. I'd love to do like a billboard with like that badge logo,
Yeah.
like in LA and shit, right across the street from the station or something.
Oh,
Like,
that'd be so badass.
yeah, if you know Banksy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that type of stuff. I love that,
Uh-huh.
dude.
Nah, dude, I think you guys should. Oh my God, if someone could graffiti at least the police badge everywhere, like on the freeways and stuff, that'd be amazing.
All right, I agree.
Yeah. Any of you guys skate at all?
Uh, I know Rachel does. Alan does as well. and I used to, but I got my board stolen twice. So I was like, all right, I'm just, I guess I'm not meant to skate. And then Joe has a couple boards too.
Work. I don't know how to skate yet. I've always wanted to learn, but I'm scared of wheels. That sounds
Why,
like
dude?
such a stupid thing, but I'm so scared of wheels. I don't even like use scooters because I'm somehow convinced I'm gonna crash. Like a
Damn.
Looney Tunes kind of crash. I'm like, I'm so scared.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I'm
Yeah.
with like boats and shit. Like I wouldn't go on a cruise or nothing like that.
You don't like boats?
Nah, like I would go like sailing around the bay or some shit, but like on a cruise, I'm good.
Can you swim?
Yeah, yeah. But
Can't
just like,
swim.
nah, dude, that sucks. It's not too hard.
My dad said that water is scary, so we shouldn't go on water.
Damn.
So I can't swim and I can't skate and I can't bike. I don't know how to use a bicycle. I've literally
Shit.
missed all of those milestones.
I mean, you still have a lot of time.
Probably, maybe. I would
But
at least want to skate. I feel like for me, it's a dumb priority, but that's my first priority before swimming.
what, skating?
Or, yeah.
That's accurate.
So I know we've talked one on one about your documentaries and movies and all that kind of stuff. But if you had to make a documentary for your solo music or BNT, what would it be like?
Um, I'd want to capture like everything we do outside of the band.
What's that?
Like, oh shit. I almost dropped something, but uh, like just kind of what we do, like the stuff that makes us human. Because like when you go to a show, you like, for instance, when I used to go to shows a lot when I was a teenager, and I would like meet a band like after a show.
Yeah.
Like that feeling is crazy because it's just like you experience something so like religious almost, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and then you meet that person, it's like they're almost a celebrity because they have this aura around them, like this energy, you feel me? So
Literally.
like you don't talk to them about the shit that makes you human, like, you know what I mean? Like fears, hopes, dreams, all that shit, because you're just feeling what you just experienced. So
Yeah.
like in a documentary, I think it's important to show like what makes us us and what inspires us to make the shit we make, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
because there are the events and there are the political shit, like there is the political shit that we talk about, but if it didn't affect us as ourselves, like we had to be us in order for us to make the music we make, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're talking about documentaries for your solo thing or BNT, that kind of thing.
For sure. So yeah, like just documenting the human aspect, and just like the good times.
Work. Okay. So also with your solo music, because I know you do your own thing other than BNT, right? So what experiences stand out to you for main inspo for lyrics?
uh Definitely like depression I've gone through for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Life experiences, uh things I see all the time, like whether it's on TV or like actual things, because I feel like the way that people perceive things is really distorted.
Talk more about that.
I feel like, I don't know, like we only see half the picture,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like we're choosing to see only half of that.
Right.
Like, I don't know, people choose to believe what they want to believe and they hold on to it very tightly, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't know, if everyone were more open-minded, I think the world would be more peaceful.
I agree. You have a hamster? What's going on back there?
Oh, it's like like those wind fan things.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Is it like hella loud?
I fully believed it was a hamster. I was like, that is running.
Damn, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, this is the last question. Of
For
course,
sure.
if you want to talk kiki afterwards, we can.
For sure.
But what if you could create a character in a fictional world? What would it be?
It would probably be like if the devil were like reincarnated, and then like he became the president, but then he achieves world peace and shit. Like he just completely saves the world. I think it'd be pretty funny.
I love that. It's completely opposite of what everyone thinks of him as.
Right.
I love. Well, thank you so much for even doing the interview with me.
Of course. Thank you for your time as well.
I know. Okay. Work.
I'm single with my